An inmate is found dead in his cell. Officials call it suicide, but the autopsy reveals injuries that tell a completely different story. Broken bones, signs of a struggle, evidence that someone else was in that cell, and when investigators request the security footage, they are told the cameras were not working that night. If stories like this disturb you, hit that like button right now, drop a comment, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe because this channel exposes the darkest secrets the system tries to hide. Welcome to the prisons where inmates disappear and nobody asks questions. In 2020, Mississippi's Parchman prison made national headlines. 9 inmates died in a single month. Officials blamed gang violence and understaffing, but families demanded answers. Why were distress calls ignored for hours? Why did bodies show signs of torture? Why were inmates being held in cells with no running water, no heat, and no functioning locks? Investigators discovered something horrifying. The prison was so understaffed that entire units went unsupervised for hours at a time. Inmates with severe mental illness were thrown into solitary confinement with no treatment. Some spent years in isolation, slowly losing their minds in cells smaller than parking spaces. Medical emergencies were routinely ignored. Pleas for help went unanswered. But Parchman is not alone. Across America, inmates die under suspicious circumstances every year. Rikers Island, Holman Prison. Private facilities run for profit where cutting costs means cutting lives. Cameras malfunction at convenient times. Paperwork vanishes. Witnesses refuse to talk, guards close ranks, and families are left with nothing but questions that will never be answered. The system designed to hold people accountable operates with almost no accountability of its own. Investigations are conducted internally. Reports are heavily redacted. Lawsuits are settled quietly with no admission of wrongdoing. The truth gets buried just like the bodies. Some inmates enter these facilities for minor offenses, nonviolent crimes, sentences that should last months, not forever, but they never come home. Their deaths are recorded as suicides. Natural causes, or inmate-on-inmate violence, case closed, file sealed, another name forgotten. This is not justice. This is something much darker. And if you want to see how deep this rabbit hole goes, if you want to understand what really happens behind those walls, the full investigation is waiting right here on this channel. This is only what they could not hide.